calendars. I'm getting tongue-tied. What's up with that?
Calendars. I mean, there are some words that just do that or does that.
Yes, yes.
Yeah,
So
that
just
sense it makes. For me, I do get myself twisted a little bit sometimes. Yeah,
you get
not
twisted.
tongue tied so much, but yeah, I get tied into a few things. Yeah,
You got tied into a few things.
yes.
Well, whatever you're tied into this morning, make sure you're tied into the breakfast hour. And we are, of course, live here. And of course, we are happy to be right here, right here in the studios of Flashpoint Media. We are indeed thankful. God has blessed us one more time, and we, of course, can give all the praise and glory to Him, and He certainly deserves our praise and our honor and our glory and everything else. He is an amazing God, and we certainly are thankful that He has kept us one more day. When we wake up, Dr. Guest always said that it's almost as if we had died in the night, and now we are again awakened, and it wasn't the alarm that kind of spark us to wake up. It is only through God's mercy and grace that we are alive this morning. So I want to say thank you for joining us on the breakfast hour. If you're joining us live on Facebook or on YouTube, indeed, we are happy that you have chosen to be with us this morning. I want to say good morning to our brand new subscribers, just those who are just joining the family for the very first time. And of course, we are always aiming to bring you what you need to hear. We are aiming to bring you things that will benefit you, things that will help you to be better in life and work. Of course, we are here to give good cheer and joy and peace and also information. This is the right place to be. So I say welcome. What a long welcome though, Mikey G. It's like
Welcome is sometime
I press go and you can't
welcome.
stop.
Welcome is supposed to be welcoming, and so we do that. Of course, we want to talk to we want to say a pleasant good morning to all our VIP members who are taking up the walking challenge,
Yes.
who have stepped up to the plate. I want to say good morning to Hazel G this morning, yeah. And of course, she was recording quite a bit of steps.
She drop off a shape.
She dropped off shape.
She drop
I
off a
don't know
shape.
because I remember the what's it 1,000? What it was 10,000 something.
10,000 steps.
10,800 and something steps. I remember they went off and they started the step thing, and of course they got Mikey G involved in it. So yesterday I joined the clan and decided that I'm going to be doing some stepping myself. And so we went on the walk yesterday morning at
Yes.
6 o'clock and at the Governor's Beach
Yes.
and walked all the way down until we couldn't walk anymore. And of course we stopped and it was what we call a prayer walk. It was that walk that would be saying, God, thank you for giving us this great
Yes.
tool to do stuff for you,
Yes.
and to be a part of this great movement that is bringing so many delights and, of course, so many necessary information and, of course, give the energy for some persons who are thinking that they might want to be suicidal, and then by listening to the breakfast hour, I don't want to be anymore because life is too good for me to end it so suddenly. Yeah, so that happened yesterday.
You know what I found very interesting though, Mikey G, about that walk? And one of the things I found super interesting is the fact that when I started to walk the 7 mile stretch some years ago,
Right.
I was able to walk from Royal Palm, that was the name, it's now Coral Beach. I was able to.
The place is renamed?
It is renamed. It has new owners from during COVID.
Oh, it's not Royal Palm anymore.
No, No. And so I was able to park there and then walk up to the governor's beach. But no, not because there's lack of access, but the sea has come in quite much further than it was initially.
I always thought, I remember I went to my homeland, Jamaica, and of course there's a beach called El down there.
Yes.
And I would speak to I talked to a few persons who were claiming environmentalist status,
Yes.
you know, and they were telling me that it's a natural occurrence. The beach did that, and of course take away the sand, and there's nothing that anybody could do about it because
Right.
they would just naturally do that. And I say you're an idiot, because if you build seawalls
Yes.
or any structure that obstructs the natural occurrence of the sea,
Uh-huh.
you're going to create erosion,
Right.
right? And he would say, no, no, because look how far the people build back on the shorelines. I said, the sea have a way of living. It's alive, guys. It is alive because we don't see it bleeding. It is alive. It is living. It's a living organism that is in the earth. It might not seem like that to us because we're so abusive. The very thing that it gives us life, water.
A friend of mine
Right?
always tell me. I mean, when I go to the beach and I'm like, do I go if it's a little choppy? Let's use the words that I use. If it is a little wavy, I'll hesitate, and then I'll be reminded it's alive.
When you go to the pool,
It's not like the Dead Sea.
when you go to the pool,
Yes.
and I'm telling somebody, I can't swim well in a pool.
What?
No, I
Really?
can't. No.
Why? Is
I
it your
can't.
mind?
Because the water feels heavy.
Okay.
The things I can do, I do swim in the pool.
Yes.
But I don't feel alive being in the water. But even the water itself,
Yes.
even being in the water, when you're in the ocean,
Yes.
there's a thing called buoyancy that it has.
Yes.
And the pool, for some unknown reason, don't create that buoyancy. So what about the sea
Yes.
or the ocean that causes this
Yes.
versus the pool that don't do this?
Uh-huh.
But maybe somebody would scientifically work it out to say it's because a smaller body of water. Because there are lakes that actually are not seas that have, there's a big lake that seems to be measuring like it appears to be a sea, and there people have boats and yachts and traveling all over the place,
Yes.
right? And they say because it's not big enough, and so you people work it out to be this God factor all the time, and
Yes.
God this and God that. But I would say to somebody, who is agnostic, and of course, not necessarily agnostic, but being atheist, and don't believe so much, because I want to separate the agnostics. Agnostics have a different kind of thinking. They
Yes.
believe in the God, but they have a certain curtailing of God in their measures of saying who God is.
Uh-huh.
And want to direct God in their ways that they think it should be directed. God should be directed. For the atheists, they don't believe that there's a God factor. And this Big Bang Theory came up, and we came from this nothing into all of this. And every time I hear them trying to explain it away, they sound so brilliant, They sound so brilliant.
Yes.
But then every time I hear it, I say, but God.
But God.
Every time I hear them speak, I said, but God.
But God.
If they explain away the cell structure, I said, but God. God just did all of this. And so I wanted to just say to somebody this morning, who may be just, they're wondering, what's the purpose of life?
Yes.
What's the purpose of my life?
Uh-huh.
And that's a question that many people battle with. As we are talking about suicide prevention or awareness this month and the entire month of September. And of course, it's already 23 days in the ninth month of the year. And of course, this year is almost over. In a few minutes, it might be okay for me to start to play Christmas cards tomorrow.
Yes. Speaking about Christmas carols, you have been singing from morning. Maybe you should sing a Christmas carol.
Oh, no. I'm going to sing a song.
Okay. All right. Let's go.
Can you sing it?
I'll do backup.
Okay. Everybody ready?
Everybody ready? Everybody ready? All right.
All of you are ready?
Ready.
I'm going to sing.
Set.
What? You're laughing?
Sorry, I didn't hear anything.
You know, you can't hear it. I'm singing Silent Night.
Silent night.
These beats are hot. Hot, 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 hot. In the mix with the baddest DJ.
You're listening to Flashpoint.
I'm sorry, guys. I had to do that one. I had to do that one. I had to do that one. Of course, it's news time. I think. What day is today, by the way? I think.
Yes. I don't let me forget what I am supposed to remind the viewers and the listeners. Where is that information I need to share? Today. What is celebrated today?
Bits
Yes.
and pieces of information. Celebration today. Of course, people do different things on different days, and today is no different than any other day. We are experiencing rain in the Cayman Islands. We understand that people are asked to stay off the roadways, guys. So, for public service announcement, right here from Flashpoint, if you're tuned in live right now and you're listening, here's a bit of information for you. Stay home.
Okay. All right.
Sorry, can I say it in my Jamaican vernacular?
No, you're in Cayman. Saying in the Cayman vernacular.
I don't know the Cayman vernacular, so
Really?
No.
Say,
I can't. But I know mine.
okay.
Stay at your yard.
Today is the 23rd of September, and there are a lot of things being celebrated all over the world. Let's just mention a few of them. Okay, so today is National Family Day, and it's celebrated on the fourth Monday in September, which this is the fourth Monday. Today is National Teal Talk Day, celebrated on the 23rd of September. National Snack Stick Day, September 23 as well. Also National Great American Pot Pie Day, National Checkers Day, and Dogs in Politics Day, Restless Legs Awareness Day, Restless Legs Awareness Day. It is a beautiful day right here in the Cayman Islands. The sun is trying to peep through. We are not experiencing any heavy rains at the moment. It's overcast and we have had a little bit of pouring here and there, but nothing yet. But we are expected to have rain throughout the day. So, which one do you want to hear more about? Let me tell you about Restless Legs Awareness Day. Mikey,
Yeah.
is that the one that interests
There's
you?
one that you didn't read that I was interested about, but you didn't read that one. But anyways, which one? Restless Legs. I don't know much about the Restless Legs.
All right. Well, it's an opportunity to learn.
What is about Restless Legs? Let me hear
It's
that one.
always an opportunity to learn on the breakfast hour. Yes, we bring entertainment, we bring a little vibe, and we bring
I'm
information. But you must come away from the experience with something new, learning something new.
So Restless Legs Day today. I know about Restless Legs. There are some people. My mother, you see.
All right, before you tell your story, before you go tell your story.
I must tell
All
the
right,
story
before
first.
the story.
Can I tell the story
before-
first? My mother, when some people have restless legs and walk to my mother's house, like early morning, my mother would say, you see some people, when them come in your yard early, see, you must avoid them. Because once them see you, them just waste your whole day. You know, and so
I want to say a special good morning to Nurse White this morning. I don't know if you're listening. A special good morning to you. We are live on the breakfast hour. Yes, we are live on the
I
breakfast
want to say
hour.
good morning also to Nurse Essing, Jennifer Essing, and of course Mr. Willie across the way, all the way down in Bordentown, right in the Grand Cayman Islands. Going to be shouting. Let's shout out a few of our friends this morning. I want to say good morning to Jasmine this morning. Good morning, Jasmine.
Good morning,
Yeah,
Jasmine.
Of course, we want to say something to our VIP. I want to say big up Nikki B this morning.
Morning, Nikki B.
All right.
Yeah. All right. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's
Okay.
more. There's more.
Restless Legs Awareness Day.
Okay.
Today is celebrated as Restless Legs Awareness Day. Okay. Why do we need to be even aware about it? It's 2 minutes to news time, so let me get into it. On September 23rd, Restless Legs Awareness Day promotes education around a medical condition impacting adults and children alike. Professor Carl Axel Ekborn, a Swedish neurologist, first described this condition in 1945. Before you're born, Mikey G. You're born from 1940?
I was.
All right, getting back to business.
When you ask me, I wish I was born from 1945. I'm still alive today and
all
doing
right.
the breakfast hour. I'd have so much more content to talk about.
All right, don't be distracted now. We have learned a lot about it since then, and there is still no known cause for it. Restless leg syndrome, RLS, also known as Willis-Ekborn disease, WED, is characterized by uncontrollable urges to move the legs. The condition affects approximately 7% of the population. Those experiencing severe symptoms say it impacts their quality of life. Restless leg syndrome, the condition presents with the following symptoms. 1. Strong urges to move the legs. Unpleasant or uncomfortable sensations accompany the urges as well. The symptoms worsen when relaxing or inactive. They're especially worse when trying to sleep. However, symptoms seem to improve when moving, stretching, or walking. During the night and evening hours, symptoms increase. There doesn't seem to be any other associated cause like arthritis or injury. Those with restless leg syndrome lead normal lives, identifying and eliminating exacerbating medications reduces symptoms. Researchers continue to seek a cause for restless leg syndrome. How do we observe the day? If RLS seems to be affecting your lifestyle, see a doctor. Share treatments that have worked best for you. Help those with RLS and visit rls.org to learn more. While learning more, give your legs some much needed pampering. Use the day for a leg massage or a little exercise. You can also make an appointment to see your doctor. Seek out the relief you deserve. Use hashtag Restless Legs Awareness Day to post on social media. Okay. So you learned something. It's
my legs
past
are
the news.
but I shake my legs.
Do you have restless leg? Please see your physician.
No. My family shakes legs. I see that right
It's in
through.
your family?
Yes.
All right, it's time for the news. Good morning, listeners. Good morning, viewers. It is Marvelous Monday, and whether you're tuned into us on YouTube or Facebook or listening live on www.flashpointmedia.ky, we welcome you as we bring you news from across Cayman and the rest of the world. Here are the top stories making it for today. We begin with local news. School closures due to weather conditions. All government schools, including the University College of the Cayman Islands, will be closed today due to adverse weather expected to impact the Cayman Islands. Both the Ministry of Education and the Department of Education Services DOE have issued the closure notice. Stay tuned to Flashpoint for weather updates and advisories. Weather alert. Stay safe and prepared. Hazard Management Cayman Islands Director Danny Coleman urges the public to heed warnings from the Cayman Islands National Weather Service as unpredictable weather is expected this week. Hazard Management Cayman, in collaboration with various agencies, is working to ensure public safety. Sandbags are available at designated locations on Grand Cayman and Cayman Brac. If travel is not essential, stay home and stay safe. And some news from the region. St. Kitts to investigate citizenship by investment program. The Office of the Director of Public Prosecutions in St. Kitts and Nevis is launching a formal investigation into the former administration of the Citizenship by Investment Program, CBI. To maintain impartiality, a special prosecutor from a foreign jurisdiction will lead the inquiry. Concerns have been raised over the program's management in previous years. Explosion at Iranian coal mine kills 34. An explosion in a coal mine in Tabas, Iran, has claimed the lives of at least 34 workers and injured 17 others. The tragedy occurred late Saturday with methane gas cited as the cause. Rescue efforts continue as several workers remain missing. Iran's president has ordered an immediate investigation into the incident. And over in Barbuda, suspected drowning in Barbuda. Authorities are investigating the suspected drowning of a 30-year-old man who went missing after swimming near the fisheries dock in Barbuda. His body was recovered 2 hours later, and the police are probing the circumstances surrounding his death. Jamaica issues a flash flood watch. A flash flood watch is in effect for parts of Jamaica, including St. Thomas, Kingston, and St. James. This is due to a broad trough over the Western Caribbean, producing strong thunderstorm activity. The Met Service urges caution in low-lying and flood-prone areas. And meanwhile, a firearm seized in Red Hills, Jamaica. A 9mm Beretta pistol and 10 rounds of ammunition were seized in Red Hills, Jamaica during a police operation. One man was taken into custody and investigations are ongoing. And finally, mass shooting in Birmingham, Alabama. 4 people were killed and 17 others injured in a targeted mass shooting in Birmingham, Alabama. Multiple shooters opened fire at a nightlife district, with authorities recovering over 100 shell casings. Police believe one of the victims was the primary target in a suspected murder for hire plot. Investigations continue as the community grapples with the ongoing gun violence crisis. There you have it. That's the breakfast hour news for this morning. I want to encourage you to stay tuned to Flashpoint as we bring you more updates throughout the day. I'm Lady Elise.
When you need ultrasound that's safe and effective, you must visit Asai Ultrasound Imaging. They're conveniently located at number 4 Chestnut Center, Smith Road, Georgetown, Cayman Islands. With experienced technologists with over 20 years experience, their friendly staff will make you comfortable while you get your procedure done. Asai Ultrasound Imaging is open Mondays to Fridays, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. and 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. on Saturdays. Call Asai Ultrasound Imaging 345-949-2454 or 345-938-3426. That's 345-949-2454 or 345-938-3426.
Of course, this segment of the Breakfast Hour was brought to you by Asai Ultrasound for all your ultrasound needs right here in the Grand Cayman Islands and, of course, the rest of the world.
Yes, yes, yes. That's a lot of news this morning. A lot of news in the news this morning.
Yeah, I hear a lot of stuff going on.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, yes. People at work and being um, the coal mine, in Iran, 34 persons would have died. When you get up and you go from day to day, when
There's
no
no
certainty,
certainty of
you,
coming
you
back home.
know, we always say you pray and you you hope for the best, but when you go out in the day, you don't know what will happen. So the current weather conditions, the Cayman National Service, it feels like 88 degrees Fahrenheit, but it's actually 80 degrees Fahrenheit. And so we are also aware that we have advisories due to expected inclement weather likely between September 22nd to 26th. A flood warning is in effect for the Cayman Islands. And so if you're in low-lying areas here in the Cayman, you need to take caution. If you don't need to be on the road at this time, of course, you should stay sheltered because the weather is, of course, uncertain at this time. So the weather service here in the Cayman Islands have issued a flood warning. So therefore, you have to ensure that you stay safe. You know, we
If
had
your
the
car tires, if your
discussion.
car tires are small,
If your car
car tires
tires
are
are
small,
small,
don't
yeah,
drive it.
okay. The road, I mean, sometimes we make an assessment if we're driving on the roads
Mm.
and we see that the water levels are up. We make a judgment call to say if we should drive through or not drive through that. And
That could be for
sometimes,
hours sitting there.
yeah, but it's safe, better be safe because sometimes you're not sure of the depth of the water.
And the cost of the vehicle damage.
Eh,
I've seen some of that. It's in fact when the rain start to fall, the mechanics and all these people are like excited too. Yeah, like I'm one of those persons who I'm always looking at who benefits. You know, disasters. All right, let's since we are talking about it, let's talk about it because a lot of people like to.
right now, I need just what you say you would want to eat when the rainfall. I need something similar to that. I don't. If you didn't catch that part of the conversation, I asked
Well, no,
Mikey
you ask,
G.
yeah.
I asked Mikey G. Like, oh, it's a rainy time. What would be your favorite meal to have? And what did he say?
That's what I'm saying. My favorite meal is not rainy time. Once it's raining like this and I'm comfortable,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
what I want for my breakfast, like this morning.
I remember to fix it up. You're on air. Fix it up,
I'm
man.
fixing
Fix
it
it
up.
up.
I did. I'm doing it. I'm putting on every little bit of clothes I can find to put on it.
Yes.
Yeah. And so I like some soft bananas,
Yes.
some dumplings. I
Yes.
don't necessarily like the flour in there. The caramel in my dumplings. They say I must eat more caramel dumplings because it's better for you. But I like no caramel in my dumplings.
You want
so
the flour dumpling.
I want the flour dumpling.
The white flour.
White flour dumpling. And of course, yeah, some soft bananas, like I say, and some flour dumpling with some curry chicken back. You know?
Posterior aspect of a chicken. Don't I tell you to fix up the comment?
No, but I'm telling you,
The
curry
posterior aspect of the chicken. Okay?
posterior aspect of the chicken.
Posterior
What's
aspect. The posterior aspect. Okay?
When we went for, I remember.
Yes.
This is how I got into that. Right?
Yeah.
There was a storm coming in Jamaica. And
Right.
my dad was merchant, and he was buying these things. He bought banana for wholesale bananas, right?
Yes.
And this time come right as the banana is supposed to get sold the following day. Market people come to buy from my father. Say, have them bring him to market, people come and pick up them banana and carry to
Yeah,
market.
make me
to
hungry
sell.
now, you know. Now,
I'm
trust
telling
me.
you. And the storm start to come.
Yes.
Mercy, mother of the Lord. I tell you. The banana them start to, when the storm finished, I mean, my father cover up everything in front yard, like put on the lawn, and cover up everything, bag it, put crocus bag and everything over it. I think tarpaulin, something, banana leaf, everything you can find, and put it on it, and make sure plastic, whatever you find, and just make sure it's secure and safe. And the storm passed over, did it damage and everything. People couldn't go back to their house, and so quite a few of the neighbors came over to my house where I was living to stay. And to seek shelter, because some of the house is not as strong as it's supposed to be, and you don't want to be in there and the house shake and you and the house gone somewhere. And so we find that to be a situation. So my mother's family is a welcoming family. They are always one of those families that is always trying to be helpful and everything. And so we had a whole bunch of people come over. I mean, some didn't even have a problem at their house, but the food was there.
Ay.
And so, I remember waking up to some big pots. We cook up the whole of my mother banana, I mean, I'm the father bananas. So it was some big pots start to cook, and I remember, of course, we had a grocery business.
Yes.
So they were you have this grocery business as well. So you're selling meat, you're selling all these products. So we had neighbors who just know that it's the best place to come when they make sure they come over, and they go when the storm start, they come to my family's place. And of course, I don't know. I'm not saying that's the reason. No, I'm being cheeky here. But it is. Some big pots cook.
Yes.
And I remember my mother cooking some curry chicken back that morning after the storm done blew.
Curry chicken posterior.
Okay. All right. And so when I start tasting that thing, I tell you, my fingers them man. And there's a thing about Indians, We
You're Indian?
I'm mixed.
I thought it was S-curl you put in your hair.
No, I'm mixed. My mother is Negro. My father is a full-blood Indian. And so Indian food.
So what they call you?
Well, you want the right name? All right. So here is where it goes. Mikey G.
Okay.
I'm Mikey G. And so here is where it goes.
Yes.
My mother would, when you're eating, you some of the food that you eat is not knife and fork food. It's not knife and fork food. It's a food that you have to use your hands to eat it. Like roast breadfruit and stuff like that. It's not knife and fork food.
So you always have to clean, man.
But that's the point. You wash your hand and eat, man. Come on. Have you ever seen? You don't know the culture about
I don't
that?
want to mess up my
No, but that's what I'm
hands,
telling you. My
man.
culture.
You know, something called curry chicken.
While I'm a mixed breed, in that sense, my my culture, the stronger
What?
culture,
What are you?
the stronger aspect of my culture would be the Indian side where my daddy is.
Yes.
Because you must know that it is marked by you as a man. Your
Yes.
generation is marked by you.
Yes.
You know, lineage comes through the male.
Yeah.
And it sounds a little wayward when I say that people are not liking that statement. But lineage comes through men. It is a generation of
You
my...
always have to go back there, so right?
But you have to see it because it's not taught anymore in school.
Can I tell you that you're predictable?
And I'm predictable because the lack of something means that you have to say it. You have to make sure you know.
Good morning, listeners. Good morning, viewers. We haven't seen you for a little while, and we are happy that you're joining us and joining this conversation. I don't want to interrupt Mikey G.
From the breakfast hour desk right here,
Yes,
Mikey G,
yes,
of course, the
yes.
lady Elise, and of course we're here for you this morning live right here in the breakfast hour. We want to say big up yourself. We have been a minute, and of course it's good to be seeing you again. And of course, it has been so many things that we need to tell you. And of course, as I said before, you know, it is something that lineage comes through men. Mm-hmm. And it's not something that is popularly talked about.
Yes.
Because what you look at within our society today
Yes.
is something that wants to be downtrodden, right? But let's talk about it a little bit. That's for a minute. When you have children, yes,
Yes.
and you have sons. You have
Three sons. Oh, yes.
Right. And so I would have daughters and sons.
Okay.
And so here is where my take is.
Uh-huh.
My daughters will be married and they will bring the lineage of a next person,
Uh-huh.
generation.
Yes.
My daughters will do that.
Yes.
They don't bring my generation. What they do, they bring the next generation of somebody else's. My daughters are doing that because I have children, I have grandchildren.
Yes.
And so when you see that, I'm saying to myself, wow. So my generation, somewhere along the line, would have to come through my sons.
Yes.
And they would have to be the ones responsible for bringing my name to the next generation. So for the men who don't have daughters yet, it is nice to have some daughters. It's nice because to have these girls, trust me, is the most
Sing a
precious,
song, Mikey.
it's the most precious feeling to have. But the knowledge of knowing, but know this, that they won't be the one who brings the next generation. You just love your daughters the best way you can, but it is not the generation that they will bring for you, and that's just where that is. And my children know that I love them.
Okay.
But your sons, what will they do?
They will bring some daughter-in-laws.
Some daughter-in-laws that will bring whose? Bring the generation of who?
My husband.
Your?
Husband.
Whose generation did you bring?
His.
Very good.
You know, Mikey G.
A round of applause for the- Hey, she didn't want to answer that one. You see that? She never wanted to answer that one. She never wanted to answer that one.
I have no
I'm telling
problem.
you.
I have no problem.
I
No
know, but you
problemo.
should not have any
Answering
problem.
questions. I have no problem answering questions. You know, Mikey G, you know, we started the conversation and it's almost time for us to get out of studio
There you go.
already.
Already, the time is passing faster than I can even imagine. Oh man, it's crazy around here. It's not nice at all. Yeah, it's a little difficult.
It's a little difficult?
Yes, a little difficult.
Where is it a little difficult?
Sometimes it gets so easy around here sometimes. Like, share, and subscribe to the Breakfast Hour, and of course the Flashpoint. Guys, do remember, go there, hit the like button, give a like, and of course share it. Tell somebody Breakfast Hour is up every morning right here in the Grand Cayman Islands. Of course, we are all over the world right now. You know, we have audience. The audience is so large right now. I'm thinking to myself that sometimes we have to start to do some things different for our VIP members, especially.
Yes,
know,
and
of
not
course-
only that. I mean, I've been thinking about it, and last week we shared a song that was written by Miguel Lo.
Right.
And yesterday we had as our guest on Sensational Sunday, Miss Jada Messa. I want to big her up this morning.
Good morning, Jada. But
And,
I did not get to meet you, but I heard all about the meetings, and I heard all about meeting you, and then I end up, producing that show yesterday.
Yes.
And
yes,
I tell
yes.
you, it was an awesome experience. Just
Yeah.
hearing the journey, and of course seeing the experience,
Yeah.
seeing the product,
Yeah.
seeing the benefits of being somebody who stick and stay with what you believe. It's a passion. $1 million worth of it.
Well, what I want us to do before we go out of studio.
Yes.
And of course, so I was on the heels of saying that we need to feature persons like Jada,
Yes.
like Miguel,
Yes.
like Audley,
Yes.
who
Once again,
are,
morning to Mr. Arden Scott this morning. Big up yourself this morning.
Yes,
I want to say
yes.
also to a special friend this morning. Yeah.
yes, yes, yes.
I have so many. I have so many special friends that I need to big up on the breakfast hour.
Yeah,
in the
just
morning.
big them
I want
up,
to say
big
good
them
morning
up,
to
big
Keisha. Keisha had her birthday on the weekend.
Happy
I wanna say
belated.
well, so Mikey G was out there on the weekend,
Yes.
hyping up the party and giving her a good hype and just making her thing go on clear, nice.
Yes.
And so I was there doing that one. So on Saturday night, I was all out. I mean, I came home at 2 a.m. in the morning. These
You
guys,
don't have a curfew?
no, I don't have curfew.
You need to have one.
But I want to say also good morning. Yeah. Listen, I am definitely one of the persons who love to see people enjoy themselves
Yes.
non-stop. You were saying something about Audley Scott and the person who.
Yes, and of course, Kerry Sales, he's launching a new album. We had Eleni, we have Kay Anthony. All those persons have graced our platform. Sarid Devian, he was up for an award. And I
Yes.
believe that we need to feature
I said
their
big up the man,
songs.
Mr. Claude
Claude Edwards.
Minister Claude Edwards
Oh, yes.
this morning. I want to say a big hype and a big up for you this
Yes.
morning. Big up yourself. I want to big
Yes.
up your ministry. Continue to do what you're doing, sir. Has been a great
Yeah.
great run just having you
Let's be
on
deliberate,
Flashpoint
though.
with Flashpoint, and of course being a part of this great movement right here in the Grand Cayman Islands.
let's be deliberate in helping them to share their work. They have spent time in Georgia. So many persons. The lady Opal, she shared her song, and I think we could perhaps play that one this morning. I believe she had sent her song to me. And of course, we will use every opportunity to, of course, get the word out. She has sent it to me, and I am now sharing it so that Mikey G can, of course, share that one, play that song as well. And so we're going to be deliberate in sharing these songs of persons who are definitely on the mission field, spreading the gospel, sharing good news. Now, just a reminder, flood warning is in effect for the Cayman Islands for the period of September 22 to September 26. This information from the National Weather Service here in the Cayman Islands. Cloudiness and showers associated with a developing broad area of low pressure the Northwest Caribbean is expected to continue to spread across the Cayman area over the next few days. Further deterioration in weather conditions are expected throughout today as the area of low pressure is expected to move further north, supporting heavy widespread thunderstorms and flooding expected of low-lying areas. An increase in winds is also expected from this afternoon, with strong to near gale winds and periods of gale force possible overnight as the system moves near the Cayman area. Higher than normal tides may amplify flooding of low-lying areas. You say that you heard it right here on Flashpoint. This information supplied to us by the official weather service of the Cayman Islands, the National Cayman National Weather Service.
Of course, I'm still in the big up mood, I'm telling everybody about the big up. I want to say a special shout out to the lady Lafayette Reed, of course, and her lovely family, all the way in Montego Bay, Jamaica. Big up Lafayette. Lafayette's a friend of mine, way back from when we were kids. We grew up together back in the Spanish Town area. Yeah.
Yeah, I am still, and I want to give the listeners just a little teaser before we get out of studio. I don't know if you're up to it. I don't know if I'm up to it, but I'm still putting it out there. Mikey G, we started
Yes.
with you saying something, and we sing a song that has to do with what we said.
We are going to sing a song what to do with what we said. I said a lot of things. If I should sing all those songs, what would it be for me today?
All right, so start, because
What
no.
would I sing? What will I sing? Say. Sing say. Sing say this morning.
Sing a sanky go sing.
Sing a sanky this
sing
morning.
a sanky this morning. Ooh.
And what I'll do, I'll go to the man, Mr. Audley Scott, this morning, and of course, if you will be so kind to actually. Well, all right, which song would you want to sing?
All right, I sent 2 songs to you.
Right,
I
fine.
sent one from the lady Opal
Okay.
here in the Cayman Islands.
All right, so what we do Opal first, then
Yes.
we end with Audley and the crew. When you do it like that.
Yeah,
Which song would you
lovely.
want to sing this morning? Yeah, go ahead. Which song you want to sing this morning?
It's right here, but it's not coming.
Like, share, and subscribe,
Sing a
ladies
song,
and gentlemen. I'm
sing
putting
a
it up on
song.
the screen.
Sing a song of sixpence, my pocket full of ashes, ashes will all fall down. Now your time to sing.
Well, for somebody who is enjoying themselves as much as I am definitely going to be doing something else this morning. I'm going to be doing something else, because if I don't do something else, I'm going to be definitely putting myself through too much trauma today.
All right.
So what I'll do this morning is simply do this. I'll play
No
I'll play
pain,
the
no
song.
gain.
I'll play the song from the lady Miss Opal this morning. I want to say good morning to Opal. Opal is also a friend.
Yes.
Opal is also a friend of mine for many years.
Yes.
Yeah, many years. I want to say shout out to Opal and big up yourself, of course, on your music ministry. And of course, I love to hear her minister when she sings. When she do this, it's like I remember I was doing a show on the open field at the Cayman Academy, and she was a part of it by the King's Church, and of course we using the King's Church and the Cayman Academy
Yes.
ground at the same time.
Yes.
And so she was part of that contingency that came.
Yes.
Contingent that came.
Yes.
Sorry, that came for the that program, and it was an exciting time for me to hear her sing, because Opal has such a voice. So this morning I'm going to be doing this one for you this morning, for our listeners this morning, and for those who never knew who Opal is. This morning we're going to be presenting this one for you. It's not video, guys, so please.
God is not a pathway God. Oh, my God is not a pathway God. Oh, my God is not a pathway God. Oh, my God, He might carry me all the way. My God, He might carry me all the way. My God, He might carry me all the way. My God is a all-away God. Oh, my God is a all-away God. Oh, my God is a all-away God. Oh, my God, He might carry me all the way. My God is
Mama, carry me all the way.
It's not
Yeah.
a halfway
Not a
God.
halfway
You
God
know,
at all.
just carry you around one place and just leave you just, all the way.
Call you all the way. Of course, we wanted to say a big shout out, of course, to a few persons. Birthday celebrants this morning.
Yeah.
Good morning, birthday people. Yeah, I did shout out my friend Keisha already, right?
Yes,
Yeah,
yes. But I see here that Jerome, the man Jerome himself, he is celebrating a birthday today, and we want to wish him all the best from the crew right here at Flashpoint Media. I pray that the Lord will prosper you and you will have many, many, many more happy ones.
Jerome said, big up all the birthday people in September.
Yeah.
Of course, I got 2 kids in September.
Let me tell you.
Today's what date?
I'm not going to say. Oh, I have 2 children that were born in September.
Merciful Father. Do you know that today's my son's birthday?
Amen.
I need to call him.
Happy birthday.
Today's my son's birthday. You can imagine? Yes.
Yes, and
I wanna say good
tomorrow
morning
is
to- I
my
wanna say good
son's
morning to
birthday.
Ramon.
Tomorrow is Kurt's birthday.
I want to say good morning to Ramon Williams this morning.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah, big up yourself, son.
Happy birthday,
birthday
to
to you
you,
this
Ramon.
morning.
Wishing you
Ramon,
many
this
more
morning is-
happy ones.
Yeah, bigging up. Bigging
Yes.
So we shout out. So we're going to be just doing this one for all birthday people this morning, including my son, Ramon Williams, this morning. Yeah, let's do it like this.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to
So happy birthday to all September born.
you. Happy birthday.
And of course, I have my daughter Talia as well.
Yeah.
Talia is born in September, and
Yeah.
she had her birthday just a few days ago.
Yeah, Nathan's birthday was the 8th. His birthday was the 8th, and tomorrow is Kurt's birthday. So, yeah, September. September.
Yeah, so
We used to call it crop season,
crop, what season? What kind of season?
Crop season.
Then of course,
Crop season in September. It busy on the maternity ward.
that's what I'm thinking.
Busy.
Crop season.
Yes.
September is a crop season. When do you get?
No.
I want to say happy birthday. I want to say good morning to the celebrants of birthdays this month,
Yes,
this year.
yes.
Of course, I want to say good morning to Talia. Yes, celebrating her birthday on the 9th. Yeah, well, 13th, sorry, rather. And of course, man Ramon Williams on the 23rd. And of course, Jerome, who is also celebrating his birthday. Jerome, I want to thank you for coming up and celebrating your birthday today to remind me that this is actually happening. Thank you so much, sir.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. I just never understood how a man who died for good could not have a David Wood. He said, aside for his recognition, because you can never be just because some cannot see. The dream is clear as he, that they should make it become an illusion. And we all know everything that each different time will bring. Or in peace, our heart will sing. Thanks to Martin Luther King. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to you this morning. Yeah. And if all those who born in September skip around. Happy birthday.
All who born in September skip around. Tra la 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 la. Tra la 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 la.
All who born in September skip around. All those who were born in September, please skip around. All who was born in September, please skip around. Cha la 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 la. Cha La la la
All right.
la la la. Those who born in a September, no, please skip around. Right about that one, right? I want to say good morning again to all our listeners. Of course, we're about to get out of the studio this morning, and it's
Yeah.
almost time to leave. But of course, we want to play the song by the man, Audie Scott, and of course,
Well, he was one of
One
the
of many-
singers.
many singers
of
on that
course.
one, yes.
The writer and producer is Miguel Lowe,
Yes.
and many group members from the group Chrysalites,
Mm-hmm.
located in Jamaica. They were the persons who participated
Mm-hmm. In that
or-
song.
Yes.
Well, there's somebody I wanted to also mention. Also, the man Kerry Sales, it's of course is showcasing a new album.
Yes.
Of course, he will be on with us. I'll be telling you when. This week, we have been trying to get him on to do his promotion right here on Flashpoint.
Yes.
We have been coming to some arrangement in that regard. We have been having discussion as to where and how. And so, yeah, Kerry Sale is launching his new album, and of course, he is one of the veteran singers and, of course, producers of music
Yes.
for many, many decades. And
Yes.
many, of course, he and his lovely wife have a
Yeah.
ministry, a music ministry going on that is second to none. Of course, he was part of our Flashpoint Point of Praise in the Cayman Islands.
Yes.
And of course, I say big up and shout out to Kerry Sales this morning. I want to say big up yourself, man. Big up your ministry. And of course, God blessing over you and over your family's life. I want to say, for everything that you touch, guy, everything must come to pass, So Flashpoint is on board with you and want to be a part of your success. And of course, be the vehicle that helps to take you places that you probably never have been, even though you have been so many places already.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to say a special good morning to the lady Cora Lee. We spoke on the weekend.
I
so-
did speak to Corley, and she hung up on me. Corley cut me off. She cut me off, and I said,
Please do not be, what's the word? Please do not bear false witness. Cora Lee would never
all right,
do
fine.
such a thing.
She came off the Zoom link early.
Okay, that's fine.
No, but I felt like she cut me off, right? Good morning, Good morning, Corley. And of course, and the Grand Revival team, right here at Flashpoint.
Yes.
And of course, what a lovely lesson study and of course, the Sabbath afternoon was great.
Yes.
We had a wonderful discussion, and we're here in studio just doing a lot of stuff.
Yes.
And I'm telling you, thanks to the Grand Revival team, Corley, Sister Corley, and of course the man Elder Edgar Bennett. And they're doing a fantastic job right here at Flashpoint. I want to say a pleasant good morning also to the man Pastor Marquino Ferron.
Yes.
Big shout out to me, Pastor Marquino Ferron, who is responsible for making me walk all morning yesterday and sweating. Well, so Pastor Mark was sweating, right? He's walking and he's sweating profusely. He's sweating. And I'm there walking with him. And he said, Mikey G, oh, you're not sweating. Here's Pastor Mark. Brother Mikey, how are you not sweating? I'm saying, Pastor Mark, what happened to you? I don't understand, And I
Yes.
said, and do you want me to help? So I said to him, well, for me to sweat and you to sweat, and it showcased two different things.
Yes.
My threshold is a little higher than a lot of persons.
Yes.
And so when people start to sweat in 5 minutes of walking, you have to walk with me for like 2 hours first. Then sweat might come. So my threshold is a little higher. I am what you call a long distance kind of person. I will go for hours. I was born where you climb mountains and these places, hills. And I don't do a lot of that anymore, but I'm a worker. I'm a person who loves to work. And so by doing that and difficult task, it raises the bar for me. So I would say, I won't sweat. So it's a Pastor Mark. I say, Pastor Mark, I understand, So, yeah, you have to see where the difference is.
Yes.
And I appreciate you so much, Yeah, but I want to say a big shout out to Pastor Mark. Of course, he's heading up the steps going on Flashpoint. And of course, our VIP members are.
I don't know how many steps yesterday because I was.
Nobody recorded my steps. I stepped a lot.
You are supposed to record your own steps.
Oh, I was?
Yes.
All right. I just put a number there. I maybe did about 12 million. I don't know. I'm just doing that. Right. Anyways, guys, I guess it's time for us to get our studio, and of course, it's time for us to just tell everybody Have a beautiful day.
Have a wonderful day. Have a marvelous Monday. Stay safe wherever you are. Those who are in Jamaica are experiencing some rainy situation as well. So if you realize that there's an area that you can't cross, please don't cross it.
Don't
Even
cross it.
if you're a
Even if you-
fisherman
even if you're
or
a
a
fisherman or a
fisherwoman,
fisherwoman,
nobody should cross
don't
it.
cross it today. Stay put.
Don't cross it. And if you're in the Cayman Islands, you heard the advisories there. So if you don't need to be out on the road, the weather is a bit unpredictable, and do not drive through any waters that you are unsure of.
Familiar with.
Yes, and just be safe out there. Have yourself a marvelous Monday. Remember to continue to be a part of Flashpoint, and we do appreciate and love you. May the Lord bless you and keep you and make his face shine upon you. Have a beautiful day.
Ladies and gentlemen, it has been a wonderful time with you. Have yourself a beautiful morning. Catch you tomorrow morning, same time, same place. We start right here at 6:30 in the a.m. Of course, we do just radio. So you catch us on radio at
6:30.
www.flashpointmedia.ky. And of course, at 7:30, we will come on and you'll see us live on our YouTube link, Facebook, and of course Instagram, and of course your TikTok later on, and of course some YouTube shots. Yes. Have yourself a beautiful one, guys. Stick and stay. Enjoy the rest of the day with Flashpoint.
It's a noble institution, a gift from God to man, a reflection of his fellowship with all of his creation.
An intimate encounter with loved ones and their faults, still a source for comfort, but most of all for love.
It's the origin of innocence, the birthplace of trust, a sanctuary from the cruel and unjust.
An inevitable union of different generations, brought to meet each other through the miracle of life. We believe in the family. We believe in the family. Let's find our place at the altar. Consecrate our lives through the morning and evening sacrifice. We are bound.
We're bound together by the family.
The cords of love grow stronger through our unity.
By the grace of the Father,
The Spirit and the Son, we believe
we believe.
in the family.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. We are offspring of Abraham by spiritual adoption. We were separated from the fold by our transgression.
But the Father in heaven has given us his Son, and through his brotherhood we are redeemed.
Oh, it's a privilege to be a part of God's family.